rotate.
Hi guys, we are on today on a special edition of Vibes with Pet, and today I have a special treat for you. Hope you all doing great. And on the show today is a special person. Okay, I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to have him today. How do you feel?
I feel great. It's exciting to meet you here today. And first of all, I want to congratulate you for this program.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so happy that
Thanks for having me too.
Yeah, that's great. So guys, today we are talking with Mr. Ferdinand. Okay, he has a lot in store for us on Vibes with Pets, and he thinks that coming on today to talk here on the show is a great privilege for him, and he hopes that whatever he has to tell us today, it's going to enrich us and make us go home feeling really nourished. Okay, so how do you feel today?
Pretty good. Thank you.
I'm happy to have you. And I must remark, Mr. Ferdinand has traveled a long way to be with us on the show today. So I really do appreciate your time.
Yeah, I also appreciate your time for having me on the show.
Okay, great. My pleasure. My pleasure. So tell us, today we are going to be talking about investing wisely. And here we will use a special organization or union, as you can call it, to help you understand the topic of today. So we'll be talking about CCU. Could you tell our viewers what's the meaning?
The CCU is the short form of Crest Credit Union.
Okay, Crest Credit Union. Okay, can you tell us when was Crest Credit Union created?
Crest Credit Union was created on November 11th, 2018.
Yeah.
That is when we started the project, started the union right here in China.
Okay.
And by then, just 2 people were on board. And here, by now, we have 36 members.
Wow,
of the union. Yeah.
that's a great leap.
Yeah, great evolution.
Okay, I know that you have a lot to tell us today, but we're going to try to narrow down our discussion to the most essentials so our viewers can quickly pick what you have to offer.
Sure.
So tell us, what's your position in this credit union?
My position is I'm the chairman of the credit union and actually the founder of this union.
Okay, that's great. So tell me, this union, does it consist only of men or it has men and women? Obviously.
Interesting question. Yeah, actually it consists of everyone, even kids are part of the union. Yeah,
wow.
We have children, we have kids that have shares in the credit union, we have men, we have women, everyone, and people within China, out of China, in Cameroon, from the United States, and even clients who are known from other African countries, non-Cameroonians.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome. So it's an international credit union.
Well, for sure, that's our hope. We want to make it more international. For now, it is a little bit more international, but we really hope that it will become really very international.
Okay, yeah. So when you talk about it being international, that's about membership, right?
That's it.
So tell me, do you have this credit union situated only in China?
Oh, yeah. I think most of the members are here in China, and we function basically here, very much on our online platform in China. And also we have worked with some other people back home in Cameroon.
Okay.
And we also have a few people in the US that we work together.
All right. So do you have establishments, like physical location?
Right now, we don't have a physical location.
Okay.
Yeah, but we do have places back home that you can meet, like our manager.
All right.
Who is situated back home.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, we don't have a really physical office, but we do a lot of operation online.
Okay, that's great. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. So can you tell us what's the reason behind the creation of this credit union? What's the reason there?
Yeah, actually, this credit union was born from pain. After we have been into investment with some other credit union before.
Yeah.
We bought franchise from the credit union. We had 3 branches located in Cameroon,
Yeah.
in Bambali, in Boyer, and in Douala.
Yeah.
Yeah, after close to 2 years, literally we went bankrupt.
Wow.
Our investment with 3 other shareholders, we had investment worth more than 25 million CFA.
Wow.
And suddenly everything went down the drain. Yeah, practically because of the poor management. Right. Because after creating the establishment, we handed everything, the main credit union that we worked partners to manage. So they were unable to really run the business well. Well, from the pain of losing everything, then came up the idea of Crest Credit Union to be established here, and we started just little, but now here we are.
Okay, there you tell me it was born out of pain. So, but that was just the conception. There's because of the pain, then you decided to conceive or decided to create the union. But there should be some maybe underlying reasons why you created this union. Wasn't it to reach out to people?
Yeah, absolutely. We created a union because we found problems that the Cameroonians literally here in China were going through. Like we've been working here all along, we pay taxes, but we consider that after retirement you don't have any benefit here in this country. Then also back home, there is nothing that you benefit from retirement. Exactly. At that point, the idea came to me to start this way so that we start building and preparing ourselves for retirement.
Exactly.
I try to build something that we can pass over to the other generation, and it's always been a problem working with people here together as a group. The lack of trust. We needed to start up something to build that bond.
It's a serious problem, given that no one is really stable out here, right? So it's so difficult to trust people.
Absolutely.
Like if I hear you have 36 members, I'm like, oh, this 36 people must have really gained trust in the union.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's the way we are very open, we are very transparent, the way we handle the union, and because of that, more and more people get to know us, they get to see the value of the union, and they get interested. And they get interested, but a lot more people, we are hoping that they can get committed. Because there's a lot more difference between being interested and being committed. A lot of people, they get interested in something, but when it comes to the commitment, taking the necessary action to be part of it, like they shy away, or maybe for some other reasons or engagement somewhere, it takes time for people to eventually become part of it.
Okay, that's awesome. So you talked about preparing people for retirement. And guys, before I get into that, I just want to remind you on the goals of Vibes with Pet. We are out to inspire you, to motivate you, okay? To give you reason to dream, all right? To keep living. So right here, talking on this topic, invest wisely, we will be trying to bring to you an eye-opener on what you should be thinking about the future. Yes, you have a job. You have a job. What are you thinking? Do you think when you get to the bridge you're going to cross it? Or you're just thinking that, oh, tomorrow is going to come with the solution, or I'm going to face tomorrow the way it comes? So today we're going to tell you or help you to invest wisely. So Mr. Ferdinand, so you made me understand that CCU was created, born out of pain, but at the same time to reach out to people, prepare them for their retirement, right?
That's right.
So how is the preparation? How is the preparation going to take effect? How is this preparation done? Is it like people get to invest, and what do they do?
Yeah, actually, a lot. We get caught up with the working throughout our life. We just work and work, hope that we'll retire someday. Retiring good. But the tendency is that if you work all the time, or you work your life, probably you will not have the kind of retirement that you dream. So the greatest idea was for us to create more income streams, invest wisely, so we could eventually retire at an early age, or retire even later and we still fine. The tendency that we work to retirement, it's not easy. So the general idea was to bring people together and see how they can bring some, put on the funds for investment on different projects.
That's true.
Yeah, Crest Credit Union is not only a union. We have other investment like real estate that we also engage in.
Awesome.
Yes, so I think that is that way we can get to prepare people towards the retirement. Okay. And the tendency is that as we work, we don't really treat ourselves so well. Okay. You don't pay yourself first. Yeah. You literally, do everything for everyone
and forget about yourself.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow, that's awesome.
We think that is absolutely important for us to
pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first before you pay others.
Yeah, you should pay yourself first before you pay others. What does that mean? It doesn't mean you have to make salaries, right? Pay yourself. What he means is put yourself first.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you think about others. Putting yourself first doesn't mean, okay, I'm just gonna eat this money. I'm just gonna, do something that is useful for you. Okay, so he talked about real estate, which I'm quite interested in. It seems the real estate business is gaining the market, right? So actually, this program today is quite helpful for those living abroad and hoping to one day go back home, or maybe not even knowing that they're going to go back home in the future. But what then should you do when you work here? What do you do at home? Right? So he talked about real estate. I'm interested. Does it mean that the union is involved in real estate development? How far is that?
Yeah.
How far have you realized
that?
Yeah,
so that is one of our project, real estate development. We now have low renter properties. Already we have 2 apartments and 3 studios that are already established in Boya. They are already out on renter. That was the first phase of the project. The second phase of the project will commence in a few months. This one will be taking us, studio, maybe high rise.
All right.
Yeah, we hope to complete a project worth about 150 million CFA.
Okay.
Yeah, so people are already coming in. People come in to buy shares for this project. Yeah, I want to just elaborate on investing wisely. Real estate is one of the main investment that you can count on outside here and back home, and it's still in the raw stage.
Yeah,
it's not like here. It's not
that
really
is
well
exploited.
Organized.
Yeah,
and they don't value property back home like that. We value here abroad and other countries. Yeah. So you have to really study the real estate market back home before you get into your investment.
Okay, I'm not cutting you short. Yes. I just want to help our viewers to really understand the meaning. Like he's saying, we live out here and we see how things are done. We don't just live here to live blindly, like we just go about, I'm renting this apartment. Oh, it's so beautiful. I have to go through an agent to pick up an apartment. All right, that's all under the real estate world. So how can you copy from where you live? How do you learn from your environment? It doesn't mean you just enjoy what you have in your environment. You can as well learn something from it and then invest back home or venture into this sector back home. So we should learn from our environment, and we're really grateful to our host country, for giving us the privileges to be able to learn a lot of things that we can then in turn invest back home. So thank you talking about real estate investment. It's still in its raw stage back home. A lot of people are not getting into it because they're probably not informed or afraid to bear the risk.
Yeah, of course. It's pricey. It's costly to get into real estate back home. And like I said, the properties are not valued. Yeah. So I think it's a sector that still needs to be developed, especially to craft the laws by the government and maybe individuals who are highly involved in the real estate market. Yeah. Here you can buy a property and it appreciates over time. Yeah. But with Cameroon, nobody can determine the appreciation, just the individual. And sometimes, in terms of emergency, the value may even be less than whatever you have invested in the property back home.
Exactly.
Yeah, so selling property, it's not like the whole market that can determine value out here. Okay. So it's something when you want to involve or engage in real estate back home, you have to understand that it's something will take you very long term for you to recover. Yeah, and again, you have to plan pretty well. Here you can go on a mortgage to buy a real estate property, but back home that is very risky. If you need to obtain a loan to go into real estate business back home, the return is really very low, and it will take a very long time. But if people really invest and have that philosophy of that they will benefit in the long term, they use their own funds, there are no regrets about it.
That's great. That's true. Okay, tell me, what does it take to become a member? What does it take to become a member of the CCU?
All right. Well, to become a member, I don't know whether you, in this case, like
I mean,
client
like,
yourself or a shareholder of CCU.
Maybe you should tell us, what does it take to become a shareholder or to become a member, to register to be a family member in this organization?
Okay, fine. Like we have two ways that people are part of CCU. People who come to create accounts with us, like our customers, when they create accounts with us, they're also part of CCU membership. Yeah, creating an account with us is take a token charge of 5,000 yuan, and we will need a copy of an ID card or your passport, and we equally need your email address, where we will establish an account for you where you can save both in local RMB and CFA. You can run both accounts.
Okay.
Again, if you want to be a shareholder of CCU, I would like to, a share value here is 17,000 the RMB, which is about 1.5 million. Yeah, if you want to, people have multiple shares, it's just up to an individual. And people who have started up like simple customers from savings accounts to becoming shareholders.
Okay.
Yeah, the union.
Okay, tell me, you made me understand that the headquarters, is in Cameroon. Of course, this whole thing is about back home, and the manager is back home. So anyone who wants to, maybe first tell us where precisely is it located?
Like I said, most of the functioning is based online. But however, if we can always direct to a manager where you can meet in Bamenda for
Bamenda.
And again, too, we also have a representative right here. Contact myself. There is also client manager. In the name of Fortune Francis. It's also here where people can connect. A lot of the people that we have here, they're based in China, so most of the activities are being run right here.
Okay, so great. Okay, the minds, those are the brains. Yeah, I can talk about the brains behind it, right? Yeah. So they are actually out to make us to invest wisely. We do work out here. How do we spend the money? Do we put it in the right pocket? Do we place it in the right places? So they're just an eye opener, a mind searching organ that can help you to save wisely, to keep your money wisely, to invest in something productive, something that you can always fall back to. Of course, you work here, you get the money, and then what next? You need to make the money to grow and grow. You don't just work, consume, and then think about what you're going to get next month, You should be able to get into something that is going to give you more and more back home. So this is just a very good idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like moving from paycheck to paycheck is not the best. And I think that, at the beginning, it's difficult for people to invest because people work and they do a lot of spending.
Yeah.
And again, sometimes, like I said, people don't have money problem, they have the spending problem.
The spending problem.
People don't ration their spending well, so we don't even have money to invest.
Yeah.
But however, if you already program yourself, what we call, let's say 50% of your income or of your salary goes for your very essential needs or your basic needs. And then you can take 30% of it to go for for spending around. And again, 20% can go for your savings. You can save up to enough money to start investing. Start a little, and then as time goes on,
you keep growing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you so much for that insight. So I wanted to we'll soon be coming to the end of the program, but I want you to tell me, especially because our focus on those who live abroad, if you had to give some wise words to those of us living, especially out here, we don't know when our retirement will come.
Yes.
If it's gonna come like a thief in the night, okay? So what little advice would you give?
Yeah, I would just say it doesn't matter the time. You know, they say the best time of investment was 20 years ago, and the next best time is now.
Okay.
It doesn't matter the time. It's very important. If you have not been investing, start right away.
Okay.
It's never too late.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, don't always think that you have so much before you invest.
Yeah.
Start little, learn, and then grow. You know, as you grow through investment, more money will equally come in for you to invest more. And definitely, people that invest more reap more. And again, if you really want more money, you want to get into a situation of financial independence, you must learn to invest. And also, not only invest, but try to, you know, widen your portfolio and your investment, because that is where different investment channel will pay you indifferently. Some may not pay you as much, or some may take a long term before they pay off. But if you have multiple of them, I think definitely you will be fine in the future.
Thank you so much. I hope, guys, you learned that, okay, especially those who are from back there. I hope you heard what he said, and you can follow it, okay? At least we are all adults, okay? We are responsible. Like yesterday I was chatting with him. He told me that you should think for yourself, all right? We are all adults, and we can think for ourselves. You don't let someone think for you or decide for you. So it's a time when you have to use the brain that was given to you at birth to think for yourself. Don't let someone think for you, because the best time is when you can reflect by yourself for yourself and make your decisions at this point in time.
Absolutely.
All right, so thank you so much. So about the convention that you had yesterday, it was a very big conference, all right, and that was so enriching. And then you got to tell a lot of people about this CCU. I think it was a great success, and I really admire the organization, the commitment, all right, and everything put in place, the PPTs, the talks. Only someone who definitely doesn't know what they're doing would go without having a rethink.
Yeah, our focus is always to inspire people, not really come to invite people to join, but I mean something.
Inspire. That's
we
the
hope
most
that
important
everyone
thing.
who comes there, I mean, go back with some
Inspiration.
some inspiration.
Yeah, that's
Good
our
take-home
goal.
message is a goal. Just like here,
Yeah.
I'm honored to be here with you.
Thank
I've always
you.
been, you know, following the program, but I didn't know that it would be time for me to be part of the program.
Yeah.
It's an honor to be here.
Same, the pleasure is all mine.
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you so much. And guys, that was Mr. Ferdinand, okay, on Vibes telling us about investing wisely, all right? Put your money in the right places. Think for yourself. Messages to take home: place your money in the right pocket, in the right holes, okay? Think for yourself. Pay yourself first, and then you pay others, okay? It's like he said yesterday, it's not bad if you take 1,000 to go somewhere, give yourself a treat in a spa.
Don't work the money, and you know, usually we say, oh, they say,
Feed the body that works the money.
feed the body that works the money.
Feed the mouth that works the money, right?
Yeah, don't let feed everyone else and then
And
you
forget
still
about
like
yourself.
Yeah,
And you're still
definitely.
always dreaming about tomorrow. Tomorrow I will. The tomorrow will never end.
Live today and hope for tomorrow.
Okay. That's awesome. So one last question before you go. I think the union members are already reaping the benefits of their of this.
Sure. Yeah. For the past 4 years, I think after the first year, people got dividends like 47% their investment. Year 2, we paid our dividends about 17%. Year 3, we paid 14.9% for dividends. And let's see what for the year. By December 31st this year, we'll get to know what is out for our investors.
Yeah, definitely, because from every indication, it shows it's growing from strength to strength.
That's it. You know, even with the turbulent moment with the COVID and other economic crisis in the world, I think we still try to run business in a way that we will satisfy our investors and our clients.
Okay.
Yeah, we have good client base and they really feel great being part of the union.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome. So guys, don't waste time, okay? Try to think. Give your life a rethink. Give your life a rethink. I always say, and I'll end the show by still telling you, on Vibes with Pet, we do inspire you, okay? We do motivate you, all right? We do let you to make use of the potentials that are buried deep down inside of you. Go to a kind of a meditation corner and think about how useful you can be to yourself. Are you forever going to be someone's you can finish that, okay? Be someone, yeah, be your own boss, right? By investing safely. So tell me, apart from the station out there in Cameroon, so how, if someone wants to get in contact with the union, how do they do? Do they have a website?
Yeah, we have a website.
Or an email address?
Or you can contact us to Crest Credit Union at yahoo.com.
Good. I think that's the best way. Contact through Crest Credit Union.
Crestcool at yahoo.com.
Okay, guys.
CRESTCUL at yahoo.com.
Great.
You can email us via that email address.
Yeah, okay, so later I'm going to pass that, okay, the name of the union, and you can be able to see that, okay? One more time, please, the email address.
Crestcool at yahoo.com.
Yeah, Crest is CREST.
CUL at yahoo.com.
Good.
Yeah, there we also educate people. We could come for any financial advice or something. We would still guide you for free for now. We hope that many people can benefit. We cherish anyone who wants to be part of us, but we equally help people who can get themselves established, not necessarily being part of us.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Ferdinand. And I'm so pleased. It's so much of a pleasure. You can measure the level of my excitement right now, having a big Mr. Ferdinand on the set of Vibes with Pet, all the way traveled miles, okay, 1,000,000 kilometers to come here.
Way from Weifan to come to Wuhan. Generally, we took about 7.5 hours by bullet.
Wow. Wow, so it's so much of an honor. And I think, guys, you bear with me to thank him, all right, for being such a resourceful person, all right, to you and to me and to Vibes with Pet. So thank you so much, and we hope to have you over and over again on the set.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Like you said, we use your platform to inspire people.
Inspire the world.
Use your platform to reach out to people. So I think I'm happy to see that one of us is having a platform like this. And people who are not yet part of it, subscribe and be part of it.
Okay.
Come out, we need to come out, all other gurus here.
Yes, let's inspire the world, guys.
Come to be with Pet. It's an honor to have her.
Let's inspire the
She's such
world.
a wonderful lady.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Accept my symbolic handshake. Okay, guys, thank you. That'll be all for today. You've been watching Vibes with Pet all the way from China. Hope to be with you and hope I can have you on my seat, okay, to inspire the world. Many people need inspiration, and who knows, you might just be that person to inspire someone who's been sleeping on their potentials. Until next time, see you. I love you so much. Yeah? Okay. See you. Bye-bye. Okay, guys.
I'm just bothered about it.